Good morning, people. Hello and welcome to another vlog episode of the India Darshan travel series. So I'm still in where am I? Lost track. Um, Last town over, Dwarka. Yes, along the coast. I've been moving a bit too much. I completely lost track of where am I. Anyway, so yes, we are in Dwarka, and today we'll be on the move. In fact, in just a short while, and have to wash the Activa because of the gift that the pigeons have left us. The hotel owners were kind enough to give me a bucket of water. So let's start washing, and we'll be on our way. Alright, so it's about 10:15 a.m. We've started our journey nice and early. We are gonna head towards Junagarh, a historical town, but for that we're gonna do about 100 kilometers all the way back to Porbandar. So not going directly to the city, but like halfway through. Porbandar is 103 kilometers from here. So we're gonna do 90 something kilometers to get there, and then we're gonna hit the bypass to get to Junagarh. Initially I was planning to go northwest of Gujarat, but that's a little bit too far, and I don't want to do such a long ride in one day because then you don't get to see much. You just keep driving all the day. So instead I broke it down into multiple kind of pit stops. So the Junagarh is one of the stops. We're taking the same direction, but we are stopping over different towns and enjoying the ride. Also, this is another entrance gate to the Dwarkadhish temple. When I went yesterday, behind the hotel there is like a smaller back door market street access. It's like a much bigger access from the front yard. Perhaps it all meets in the marketplace afterwards, but this is the one that I saw from the highway when I was entering town, and it looks really nice. Anyway, let's continue our journey onwards to Porbandar. So we are almost 70 kilometers from town of Junagarh. We've crossed over from NH51 to NH27. I was looking for a decent diner to grab some brunch, but so far found nothing. On both these highways there's very few dining options, and like very low quality ones, not any decent family diners kind of places. So we're gonna rest up under this tree for a little bit, and then we're gonna continue on the quest for either food or accommodation, whichever we find first, because 70 kilometers isn't long, but I've been driving for a while trying to find a nice pit stop, but haven't found one. Stopped briefly for refueling, but that's about it. So let's see if we find food first or accommodation in town. Google decided to take me off-roading through some village roads, complete off-roading, but at least the views are nice. We came up through a nice creek. I think this is rainwater. There's some tube wells and stuff down there, and I see some trucks going over there. So I guess this merges onto the state highway. So we are now transitioning from national to state highway. That should bring us to Junagarh. I don't know if we saved some distance this way, but decided to trust Google for a change, and it's still bright daylight, so hopefully this merges over there. But this is a cool experience you don't get every day. Alright, so hello from the town of Junagarh. It's 2:30 p.m. We've just made it to Junagarh. Along this highway there aren't very many places to dine in, and I just found a small bakery. Grabbed a few snacks, but I'm full. But I was so hungry that I didn't get a chance to vlog. Right after the bakery there are some diners that start, and now it's town, so there's plenty of options to dine at. Anyway, I know that in Gujarat they close from like 2ish until 5-6 p.m. So didn't want to go completely hungry, so grabbed whatever I could when I had the chance. Now is the time to start looking for accommodations because it's getting really hot. Time to find ourselves an air-conditioned room. Found a decent hotel upstairs. I mean, just inquiring. Called the owner, he said come over and check the rooms and we can discuss the pricing. And I see there are a few shops in the vicinity, so in the evening we can come out for a walk as well. Gonna go check out the rooms and see if this pans out. So this time I'm going with a triple bed configuration, so 1, 2, 3, one bed for my luggage, one bed for the gear and electronics, and one bed for me. So have ample of space in the room, and it's a nice and modest Hotel Rudra, as I showed you outside. So nice and small bathroom, but very functional, and that's pretty much the room. So we're gonna rest up because outside is extremely hot right now, and maybe in 2-3 hours we're gonna go out and either take a walk around or go for a short drive. Not gonna run around too much. We plan to explore the cities for tomorrow. So see you after a short resting break. Alright, so just a short 14-15 minute ride away from the hotel, I came to Willingdon Dam. Although Google shows that the dam is closed, it actually isn't closed. I spoke to the forest department officers at the entrance here. This is a forested reserve, so probably time controlled, and they ask you if you have plastic when you go in. So this is like there's no single-use plastic to trash around, but it should be a nice place to check out the sunset with the there is this probably Girnar hill in the backdrop, or one of the bigger hills, and then the sun is setting on that side, and as you can see it's all forested area. Let's go inside and find ourselves a cool spot to enjoy the sunset. So we have to do a little bit of a uphill climb. The gate that you see behind me is to block the four-wheelers and auto rickshaws and stuff, but luckily I'm on a two-wheeler, so I'm allowed to go inside. And along this off-road path we're supposed to go up, and from a slightly higher altitude we're going to enjoy the sights of a dam. That's pretty cool. This is nice. So behind me is the dam, and right in front is the sunset, and along the way lots of langurs here as well. Drive nice and safe. Let's go walk along the dam path and find ourselves a cool spot. I'm absolutely loving the dam side here. Water stored here. This is the Willingdon Dam, and some people have gone up the hillock over there as well. We're gonna just set up here. I think on this railing would be a nice spot for the time lapse, for the sun to set over there, although it's a little bit risky, but I'm just gonna try it. So anyway, gonna set up for the time lapse. Before you leave, do enjoy the time lapse, and in the next vlog we'll be enjoying Junagarh and checking out the sights here. Until then, this is the Rustic Wanderer signing off. See you again the next time.